welcome back to
Here we go.
Coach's Show from Learfield, back at Buffalo Wild.
Yeah.
We get to sit down with head soccer coach Ashley Whittemore. So welcome in, Coach, in your first season. Overall experience. Just hit me with it so far.
Man, it's been great. I mean, one, it's been great to just be back in Nacogdoches. We have a great community here, and it's like strange because it feels like even though we were gone for 3 years and we're now back, it feels like we never left. But when I came back, it's been fast and furious, but awesome.
Awesome. So yeah, kind of going right into that with your return to SFA, your first year as head coach. How has the transition been on and off the field?
Transition's been good. I mean, like I said, we have a good community here, so it's kind of seamless in that front. But also, since I have been here before, it almost seems pretty seamless as well, just because, you know, I know SFA, I know kind of ins and outs of it, and I love the game of soccer, I love SFA, and so that has definitely helped.
So we kind of go back into this. How much of year one has been spent implementing the foundation of the program? You went to build and lead in comparison to letting your veteran leaders do just that, lead the locker room. How have they done so far stepping into that role?
Oh, they've been amazing. So from the beginning, we called in the Leadership Council and wanted to pick their brains. We wanted to kind of just see where they wanted this program to go. And we've been working together very closely to implement our core values as a team and work on that every single day to implement those core values in training and in games. So they've been a big piece of that. They've also been a big piece of just the team front of getting the team together with team building and that sort of thing, and implementing all those core values that we address together in the office.
And with this team, you know, you're on a 4-game road journey, halfway through so far. What are some of the takeaways from the previous 2 matches that the team can make with them as they move into these final 2 games at Texas State and at UTEP?
Yeah, so, you know, being on the road is always difficult. You know, there's a lot of travel and it's tiring, but one of the main takeaways that we took from this is that, you know, our team is hungry, they're ready to play, they can come out of the gates really fast, and we're, you know, we definitely have a foundation to do very, very good things. I think sometimes, you know, fatigue might be an issue, and then sometimes, you know, just small mental lapses can be an issue, but we have, you know, ironed out the wrinkles that we've been seeing with on the road the past 2 games, and then we're ready to go for the next half of our road trip.
And this road trip, you know, you've got plenty of new faces in this program. How have they adapted to this road trip, you know, going in, being on the road, away I know classes just got underway, but, you know, benefits to them, but how have they adapted so far being on the road?
You know, I am very proud of literally the whole team. We have a lot of newcomers, whether they're freshmen, they're young, or transfers. They have come in and they have not played like they're freshmen and not played like they're transfers. They act like they've been here forever. I definitely attribute that to our preseason where they did a lot of team building, and our upperclassmen and our leadership, they kind of got everybody together before we went into preseason. I think that helped a lot. But yeah, they have definitely like came in hot, and they're ready to play. You can tell they're hungry, and they've done a really great job just adapting very well and very quickly.
Yeah, and you didn't take it easy on some of these newcomers either, especially with this schedule. I mean, you've got some big names like Texas A&M, you've got U of H, you've got all these other schools that, you know, how did they adapt to that, really coming in with this big of a schedule coming in?
The SEC.
I mean, just coming in with the mindset of iron sharpens iron, right? Like, we need to play really tough teams. We need to be really close to compete at a high level so that we can be better as a team. And one of the things that we want to do is just to get better every day and to challenge ourselves. And, you know, we're definitely going to challenge ourselves with the schedule. So they have done a really good job of being excited about these big games and, you know, being optimistic and, you know, being hungry to try to win these games.
And hitting these newcomers one more time. 4 of the 5 goals this season coming from newcomers. I think we've got Taylor Dodson, Alan Weir, and Alexis Miller. What does that say about the impact that they've had so far on the program, and how have they adapted, which I would think would be fine?
Yeah, I mean, these Well, two of them are freshmen, the names that you mentioned, and like I said, these freshmen are coming in not playing like freshmen. They have come in, they're hungry, they've acted like they've been here, and they've done a really good job of making big impacts when Alexis Miller, she, as a UNC transfer, she comes in and that kid just works hard every single day. She will do whatever she has to do to compete and to win, and you know, with that kind of energy that these new players are bringing into the team, it's really a positive impact.
And now your team, your defense is currently ranked 4th in the Southland for fewest shots allowed by an opponent so far this season. How much has the veteran presence on the defense set the tone for the overall game plan?
Yeah, they've taken charge. On the field, they definitely lead and they talk, and they've definitely done a good job of making sure that we're just organized and, you know, trying to implement the things that we're trying to do defensively. One of our, you know, styles of play that we try to implement is just being very organized defensively. We don't want shots on goal. We don't want goals but just being organized, and they've done a really good job of just stepping into that leadership role on the field and coaching within the team.
And so now, going forward, we've got Texas State Sun Belt Conference runner-up from last season, and with 2 wins and a draw under their belt, what are some of the key areas your team will need to execute to have a positive outcome out in Texas State?
You know, we just need to come in and do what we know we can do. You know, we have some really, really good players in the team, and we need to just believe in ourselves and trust the process that when we go into these games that, you know, whatever the training that they've had and the players that they are, to believe in themselves for that. Also, just going into these games where, you know, we're looking to be very organized and we're preparing for them. They're going to be tough games. You know, they're very good teams that we're going against these next 2 games. So watching film, doing scout, preparing them for the soccer piece of it, but you know, just coming out as hard as we can and playing the best that we possibly can. And at the end of the day, we just want to be better every day. Every game get better, and everything else is not.
And you talked about earlier, iron sharpens iron. Open the month of September, you've got 2 Power 4 opponents at the chopping block nonetheless, Texas A&M and Houston. How important are these games and matchups for the team's growth and confidence moving forward?
Oh, I mean, these are going to be big time for us. One, it's really exciting always to get a Power 4, not only 1, but 2 Power 4s to come in and come play us in Nacogdoches. And you know what, coming to the chopping block, it's a tough place to play.
Oh, you know, absolutely.
We have a great crowd. We have, you know, the city behind us. So, you know, we're kind of like, bring it on. Let's go. Let's have fun with it. Enjoy the competition. And at the end of the day, we're just going to give them everything we got.
Thank you so much, Coach Whittemore. Anything else for Jag Nation?
No, just come out, watch games, and support us. And we're happy to have everybody who wants to come play.
Thank you so much. All right, head coach of the program, Ashley Whittemore. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. This is the Lumberjack Sports Network from the Review.